Wife is regretting not looking in the mirror before she started streaming. Hey, everybody.
Oh wow, I have been indoors how long? Well, 1 day and I'm already looking like
The children have torn into her. She has nothing left.
I'm putting my hair up.
Someone's here. Okay. Good to see everyone. We're going to have a fun video game stream. I'm happy. Like I've been mentioning, I want to bring up that I'm not a one game or even two game kind of channel. I got a lot of 3 games to talk about today. I'm very excited. It's going to be good times. I'm shocked. It's funny with how crappy the Game Awards have been.
Not the mom bald spot there.
The Game Awards would have lots of mom's bald spots. Probably make the heroine pregnant again and putting herself in harm's way. Every white man sacrificing himself for the black heroine. Heroine? Yeah, black heroine.
Every time they said it, I always thought it was heroin because it's spelled similar.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Is it spelled the same?
I have no idea. Anyway.
Heroin and heroin.
Yeah, it's spelled different. Two very different things.
What about a heroine on heroin?
I'm gonna share things now. Tell people we're live. If you catch that cat, you tell him what's up.
Oh, you little squeakers.
He's like, you didn't feed me yet.
Are you hiding? Hello? Hello, anybody answering? You're just ignoring me, huh? What did I do? That's what I get for handing him off to the kiddos.
Oh, that's right. I'm already live. I should probably say things instead of getting concentrated on what I'm doing. Oh,
that moment when
that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, no. Oh my.
Don't open.
Nope, it's not that kind.
It's not that.
It's not that kind of thing. Little wife. I'll let you share it on the Discord. Everyone remotely interested in gaming right now on Social Galactics is watching Rageaholic. God, could someone tell him that the little guys are trying to stream right now? Oh, man. But I'm excited to talk about this stuff too, because with how crappy the Game Awards are, not that I ever really cared much for award ceremonies, let alone gaming award ceremonies. But these days, it's especially woke and crap. And
might as well be your school award ceremony.
And then, though I hear Helldivers 2 got an award, so hey, Sony bribed somebody. Not that Helldivers 2 doesn't deserve awards. It's just, you have to bribe to actually get an award in that space. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised today because just let my wife be embarrassed for a little bit there. Yep, just bask in it. Bask in your embarrassment. Yep. Getting worse. Losing her. She's out. Anyway. So.
And then he died.
Yeah, I never shared that story. When we were dating, I discovered that my wife, even from 10,000 miles away online, would get into these spiraling deaf laughs where she would collapse on the floor and you would only hear every other word. It was like, and then she'd roll over on the ground dying.
So I would be falling to the floor laughing.
You used to have even less control. It was pretty funny.
It was.
Don't cry. It's okay. We love you.
I must still slap the laughter sometimes.
I can still get it going. I just generally have mercy. I just looked at my wife's face and laughed. But while everyone's freaking out about how bad all the new video games are, how all the girl bosses are taking over everything, I'm going to point out some positives. First of all, I think was Witcher 4, right? That's the only franchise that seems to be the new Fallen, while everything else is just new franchises that are just going to be crap, and we can just avoid.
What did you
Hey,
say?
lots of girl boss nonsense that you could just all ignore. You could save your money. Hey, hundreds of dollars saved. And instead, I'm going to show you things that you could be spending your money on or your hard work time on. This is great. I was really surprised. I was hearing all this hype about Marvel Rivals, and it just looked like a Overwatch clone to me, which was, it suits comic. Like, Overwatch was kind of copying comic book stuff anyway, so it kind of matches it. But I didn't think much of it. I finally decided one night because I couldn't keep it up. I couldn't keep the facility up in Foxhole anymore. Sorry, boys. I need a break. Don't have time for all this constant collie furry smashing. So I needed something a little more low key, a little more laid back. And I found out Marvel's Rivals was free. I downloaded it and it was a blast. My wife even wants to play now, which is a problem because I don't know if her computer can run it. But we'll see what we can do. Worst case scenario, I'll have to play, jump off, die, let my wife die, and then we can confuse everyone at our varying skill levels. We used to confuse people in Call of Duty all the time because we would switch off. I'd die, and then she'd take over, and then she'd die, and I'd take over. What's
funny is I would use the weapons very... not for the purpose.
My wife was a serial camper while I was serially aggressive, which caused confusion and delay.
It kind of helped.
You hid in a closet.
I helped point.
You didn't? You hid in a closet.
Tell me how to use my lane miles, and then you hide in a corner.
It's very important.
What is he doing?
He heard us talking and he wanted to join in. But highly recommend it. I was pleasantly surprised to realize that the adaptation for the characters really, really faithful. Females look like females, as they all said. The male characters look like male. They didn't make any characters black or Latin, though Namor is still Latin. I don't know what that's all about, but he.
By the way, there is a spider over there.
Huh?
There's a spider.
Where?
He's like right by the door too.
Is it big? Do you need to do something about it? Speaking of spiders, I'm not into the Spider-Man's voice actor, but feels good, looks good. Honestly, I was surprised. Like, I thought maybe this was just going to be a clone, because there's been plenty of games in the past that just slap a Star Wars face on a set of gaming mechanics, and they're great. Battlegrounds was just an Age of Empires clone with a Star Wars skin, and it was awesome. Worked amazing. The other one, classic, is Battlefront 2. Slap Star Wars skin on it was awesome. No, Battlefront in general. That whole series was based on another game called Battlefield. I wonder what they were copying, right? But it just worked. So I thought they were just going to slap a Marvel universe over an Overwatch body, like just slap it on, wear its skin like a skin suit. And no, they actually put some effort into this, not just with character design, but with the different abilities. Sure, there was lots of liberties with Overwatch, but it is very different and more varied in the maps, and it's got me back into playing hero shooter for a while, which I really enjoy. Hero shooters, just the variety of the different gameplay styles you can have in one match. It's a good time. Highly enjoy it. you know, it's just nice to have a decent Marvel themed something kind of media that's not crap, too. It's probably one of the last pieces of media we're gonna get. Try not to look at the poopy diaper, everyone. We're going to get that's actually decent, like with characters acting like their characters should, like Wolverine and all the rest. You get to control them. It's great. God, honestly, I'm kind of surprised it took this long for them to make a comic book themed hero shooter, given the fact that the original Overwatch was kind of copying comic books. And yes, I know you see Team Fortress 2. Well, no offense, Team Fortress 2 only made a few different heroes, which were just classes classes that they added a story to. So you look confused, man. Mm-hmm. What's wrong? Oh man. I don't know why I'm so distracted by my wife walking around. Man, I got so spoiled with everyone showing up for the previous streams and Rageaholic not streaming at the same time as me. I don't know what to do without interaction now. But yeah, highly recommend you try it out. It's a good time. It's completely free, by the way. And they actually seem to be like you don't have to pay for more heroes either. All the heroes will be available. You're only paying for cosmetics, and cosmetics can be unlocked in game. So good times. We'll see if they ruin it, but for now, it's a blast. And it's not overly sexualized too. I was a little worried with it being like a Chinese thing, but Asians sometimes, man. But it was just the right amount. Just right amount of superhero boobs, butts, and muscles. Not on the women as much. There's no She-Hulk that looks like no. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna make lots of noise in the thing. All right. Well, so since there's lots of cool news coming out, we're gonna go to our next thing, and this is really exciting. We're gonna watch a couple of trailers because Helldivers 2 has, what in my opinion, its first really big update since its launch. I mean, yeah, they added the bots, but this is big. They're adding so much stuff, and the update is already live. So let me share my screen here. YouTube. Why? There we go. Share. We're gonna make sure everything's going right. Give us a moment. Oh, one of these days I'm not gonna stay up too late before a stream.
You gotta click on it again.
Well, I'm waiting for the thing to come up to make sure it's going. No, I gotta click on the other thing.
Not going. Nope, you gotta go.
Oh,
there you go.
Technical difficulties.
Which one are we watching?
There we go.
Isn't it funny?
So
See what
weird.
happens. Go back to the main thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, now you're watching. You got me excited. All right, here we go. Here we go. Try to ignore the fact that Sony's involved with this.
Sunny.
That's right. Helldivers 2 has a new enemy faction to fight. Oh, this is the wrong. I clicked the wrong trailer. I wanted to do this 1 second.
You got the wrong thing selected. Wrong thing.
Oh, that's why. Well, maybe it's a good thing. People.
There.
Whoopsies.
Okay, now play.
Anyway.
There we go.
All right, here we go. Fire for the.
They arrived without warning, laying waste to our peaceful colonies, crushing all resistance.
Nocturne.
They stole our citizens' homes and their minds. And something much, much worse, their freedom. But when our citizens are attacked, our greatest heroes arrive to set them free.
Free. Zombie gameplay.
Together, we will save our people from this tortured existence.
That's right. Who put zombie game inside my Helldivers? But I like it.
For we are those who stand in the way of all tyranny. Who will give our lives today for a freer tomorrow. Who will take
I
back
love how the
control
enemy is literally
freedom.
turning everyone into zombies. Like, it's freedom! You're taking for freedom!
And deliver peace to our homes. We are the Helldivers.
Oh man, so much shit going on there. It's so exciting. I'm so hyped. I downloaded it over there in the background. I'm totally gonna check it out after the stream. Ooh, what's wrong? I won't be gone for long. 40 minutes tops. She's heard that before.
30 minutes turns to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Mhm.
But man, just when I was giving up on Arrowhead, I was in this noxious Sony bit. Yeah, you got that specter of Sony in the background. Ooh. But for the most part, a lot of that's calmed down, and this is a huge update. They finally added the third faction. I thought they were not going to bring it in. Not going to lie, I thought they were just hyping it up for nothing. But no, after the failure of the space station thing, now they finally have a real update with vehicles. Though that vehicle we're actually going to have to earn in game. They're serious that way.
You're gonna do that because, for the sake of our middle child, the
Yeah,
second
he saw it. He's
He's
like,
gonna-
Mr. Truck, Mr.
he's
Truck.
gonna laugh so hard after seeing a He's gonna be laughing hysterically. When he laughs, he gets it from his mama.
Yeah, well, that's good. You're gonna have to wait because it's a group thing. Right now, you can find the vehicles just randomly spawned inside the new city maps, which is a big deal. There haven't been any city maps in Helldivers 2 yet, so now there's cities. Right now the vehicles will spawn randomly. We have to do a bunch of, as true Arrowhead, that's the name of the company's fashion, we're gonna have to do a bunch of crap to unlock it first, and that's gonna have to be everyone online working together to do it, and then you'll be able to put it part of your
Kind
loadout.
of like in Foxhole, how certain things are different.
Yeah, you could argue it like the tech in
when-
Foxhole, but it's
Like
more
when the
like
gunboats are finally whatever.
yeah, but that's less of a. It's less of a. It's like the developer puts a certain goal and objectives for everybody, the entire
Faction?
community to
Oh.
play. Like all the players have to complete certain tasks, and if they do, then they get the special goodie unlock.
Why is he streaming?
You already know.
I know,
already
I know.
that. Tell them to let some of us other people actually manage, man. But I was really surprised with the direction they went, because this is actually giving another unique gameplay aspect for it. Like zombies plus crazy alien overlords is a very different gameplay compared to your mass bugs on one hand and then your mass robots on the other. Gives all this different vibes and good times. It makes me really excited and happy. Now, because we're not done. Stop sharing. Now we get to show, because not only are they updating, giving us another faction, vehicle to drive, they're also doing an update on new weapons and gear to unlock. And that would be this one, Urban Legends Warbond. By the way, I was reading the notes, and they've decided to call they call their zombies the voteless because they can't vote anymore. It's The trailer cracks me up even more because it's like you're mind controlling
Come on,
them.
let's see it.
They're mind controlled, but it's something worse.
you gotta go back to the
Now they can't vote. This is it.
No, I play it. No, play it. Okay. Now.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah. And then go back.
There it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, all the murder side. That's a lie, though. The armor is really cool. Children. Like, amazing. It was unskippable. This is a secondary, by the way, guys. We have it. Like, how many of us are going to die from flamethrower?
Yeah, let's just Roman.
They're even going to do a Spartan kick.
I kind of like that, actually. For some reason.
Done on top of the thing. This is Sparta. Oh, they know their audience. Gotta love it. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a bunch of gear you're going to be able to unlock. And that spear is a secondary weapon. So instead of a pistol, you can bring a stabby shock stick. And the shield is a stratagem, so it's something you could call in with yourself, which means it'll have limited power usage and all that, but cool. I like it. You might have missed it, but there was a flamethrower.
For a while, right there. Look at my shoulder.
What? You see it behind you?
See right there.
The knife?
My shoulder. On my shoulder. On my shoulder.
Oh, I see. Like it looks like eyes for a little bit.
That's why I was like.
Wife's being watched. But yeah, that's really gonna shake up the gameplay. I don't know if you also noticed there's a flamethrower automated turret. We're all gonna die. Though don't stand too close. If the turret dies, it will blow up and kill you too.
Shrapnel.
And I'm pretty sure it'll light you on fire because everything else in this game kills you. But you get to watch it burn zombies.
It's literally called Hell.
Oh, Helldivers, yes. I believe it's pot. But really, that's going to change the entire game. And having vehicles to drive. Man, and it strikes me that everyone's probably playing these games that I'm talking about, which is why I don't have anyone watching this stream. Or playing Indiana Jones or something. Why are you watching that satanic crap? Come on, Rachel Hogg. Girl boss crap. Oh man. But there's exciting game stuff going on. There's still good games to play if you look for them. Right? They're not always front and center. They're obviously lampooned almost every single time they're brought up. But there's plenty of good games. If you ignore a lot of the crappy AAA developers. Arrowhead, I guess, is AAA now, but they weren't before. They were a smaller studio. They were a smaller studio before. Right. Now, obviously, being owned by Sony is a problem, but man, what are you going to do? Nothing could be perfect. But I'm excited to have the extra alien zombie gameplay mixed in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, maybe I should have just streamed playing it. It's not the point. This is usually more of a philosophical discussion. And we've been waiting for the new faction to come in, which is an old faction. Technically, so Helldivers 1 and it's Helldivers 2. Ooh. Helldivers 1 had 3 factions to start with. So they finally have matched the same amount of factions in Helldivers 2. Does it feel like they cheated a little bit with that? Yes, it does. I remember Company Heroes did that. Like, oh, hey, we're adding new factions. You had these factions to start with in the first game, and we took them away in the new game, and now in our expansion, we're adding them again. But, that's not sleazy. like the intro's good, man. I can't help it. I want to shoot tripods. Run over zombies. Oh man, I thought I'd have more to
It would
talk
have been
about.
fun if they had like a harvester you could run over.
Harvester to run. You're so violent.
I know.
You want to turn things over.
Turn the place around.
Oh man, you know they
And
actually,
another one. It's
you know in Company Heroes you could actually run people over with the Minesweeper training thing on the front of the thing. It was really hard. You had to like turn your tank weird to actually catch the infantry, and then they go.
I don't know why, but just flattening things.
That's not what a harvester does.
You know what I mean.
It's a steamroller, perhaps, or a
You
plow.
gotta use the harvester first,
Oh,
and then you use the steamroller.
see, wife is already hyped for zombie killing as well.
But
Big butt,
like
little
I
butt.
said, it's a game I'd watch as.
My son's gonna watch. Like he's gonna sit right there and he go, "Mercy truck, mercy." Already, when I play that game, every time there's a smashed vehicle, because there's lots of like in the background, you know, just dressing and pretty stuff. Some of it's crashed vehicles. My son goes, "Oh no! Oh no! No! No!" Pointing at the destroyed vehicles.
He
in
had an
distress.
accident.
He's like, "No, my monster truck! Come on, guys!"
No, you're not even looking at the violence and all. They're like, that poor monster truck.
Who cares about all that destruction?
He needs help.
Kill those bugs before they kill the monster truck, Dad. Ah, man.
That's how you get little kids to video games.
Mm-hmm. My God, 26 minutes in. I'm running out. Hey.
What are you doing?
What? I'm scratching myself. Back off. Vicious. She just wants to pop all of this. So rude. Retard. Oh man. There she goes again. She's dying. Oh, still dying. There she goes. Well, we'll just keep going here, shall we? Now, I still think Helldivers 2, you need to take the time, Arrowhead, and create some more social tools, though. And this is something that the Helldivers community really needs. Like, we want to be organized, but there's no like support for some form of clans or anything like that. And this is a team-based game. People want that kind of stuff. They want to, like, in the game, you kind of copied. I won't talk about it if you don't. Deep Rock Galactic, there was that whole social area where you could hang out. And yes, you have your ship, but more than that, like, people want a place to like laugh and do stupid crap and jump around like idiots. Okay, it's a necessity, and everyone thought we were going to get that with the space station. So I know you already have a big update. You don't want to talk about the next one, but the next one coming up, take some time. You'll make everyone happy and give them that social. Even if you have to break some of the other stuff, give them someplace social to hang out in the space station. It'll be fun. Make it instanced. Limit the amount of players that could be there at one time. It'll be a good time. Give them some stuff to do. Maybe hand turn in the samples that they want to upgrade the, whatever stupid thing it's going to do. That was hit or miss though. My gosh, actively made the game harder to play. If you don't know, they went through months of us hinting at this grand super space station, and we finally unlock it. We do all the hoops they set up, and then all it does is just blow stuff up around us and kill us, but not kill the things we want them to kill. It was horrible. I still have nightmares. But we all thought it was going to be like a social, like a hub level that everyone could hang out in before they run off and do their missions. And
a social hub.
I know, and it was not a social hub. No, Make it a social hub. That's what the people want. It's okay. Take a break from some of the other stuff and make a social hub. It doesn't have to be the best. Just something. Some jokes involved. Maybe add clan halls. Like you make a clan and you put enough samples into it, you can have like a little instance doorway that leads to a town hall that you can decorate. Far down the line. But that would really extend the life of the game too, because people get all attached to stuff like that. So give them a town hall. It'll be fine. You got all that Sony money. Got all that other money you earned. But yes, that for the long term, because this is a great update and it's really going to extend it. There'll be a ton of players coming back. I know I'm going to come back and try it out either tonight or tomorrow morning. But if you want to keep them in, you got to give them more social means to interact with each other, besides just kind of making gestures and rude gestures at each other on their spaceships. Anyway, I think that would have really improved the game. Let's see, we're only 31 minutes in. This might actually be a pretty short stream. I kind of want to play the games more than talk about them right now, but I'm so excited.
So funny.
Yeah. Couldn't help but be excited.
Because you got home and you're like...
I'm so excited. I mean, with Marvel Rivals, for example, it's really exciting to know because they did such a good job with all the current crops of heroes and did a nice mix of stuff, like Wolverine and Iron Man and all that, but also obscure characters that you haven't seen yet. Weird stuff. What are you looking at? That must be really boring. Right now. My own wife is just shopping while
I'm not shopping.
She's like Christmas gawking.
I'm looking at.
I don't have the. Not every stream can be a winner, as they say.
No, I'm just.
Yes, I see. It's very nice, pretty. The kids would love it.
Let me show you something.
Oh
first.
no, you're showing me something.
You see this? Look at the original. Look what you could get it for.
You see that? That one looks like a dick.
Because that's a pop-up tree. So
pop-up dick.
No.
Christmas dick.
Cannot. This is why I don't shop when you're around.
It's not my fault. It's exactly what it looks like, and you can't deny it.
They call it the pencil-shaped tree.
You're not helping things. Not helping things. I think we need it in Helldivers. They need a pencil dick tree trap.
So what I was looking at was not like that. Oh,
there you go, Arrowhead. You know you want
Arrowhead for a reason.
Arrowhead, you need to make a Christmas themed trap.
No, like
with just a bunch of
I was looking at the
pencil
normal
Christmas
Christmas tree, not the.
That's what you think a normal one, huh?
No.
That's why I need Skydog on stream with me, so I don't torture my wife too badly.
That's a joke. You should just let him go.
He's too busy playing Star Citizen instead of talking about it.
I'm just shocked. I didn't find this out about this website. Okay, it just.
Wife's like, there's so many deals because they have so much money by spending all the money.
There's just different ways of spending more money on multiple things instead of on just one thing.
Up your thing.
Careful.
Oh man, but yes, I already hear that they're planning on adding Deadpool and a bunch of minor characters, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Star Citizen though is also well on its way to something nice right now. Like 4.0 is in the oven. It's open to all waves. If you've bought the whatever thing, bought the game, whatever, you can try it out right now. They're still working on it. It's not quite ready for prime time yet, but it's really close. Which means Pyro's there, and the contested zones are in, which is basically Tarkov type gameplay, so extraction shooter in Star Citizen, which is going to be fun. There's cool loot and spaceships here at the end. It's very exciting. And loot that actually locks to your account, so even if there's a wipe, you still get it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, don't forget to collect your free goodies during the Christmas celebration. They give out like 10 days worth of like every day you get new free stuff for your account, which is fun. Like they give guns and skins and stuff.
And you keep it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
you and I
do
will
that?
do that after this stream, I think.
I think I'll help you.
Because I think there's 2 of them out by now.
Am I gonna have to redo my character again?
Yes. It's a full wipe. Oh, you're so sad. I have to play Space Barbie again.
Shut up!
He just plays it to dress up. It's really funny. It's like, oh yeah, there's also lasers in this game. There's a spaceship, but I never fly it.
I mean, I've flown, but it's just, it's very, I have a lot of anxiety in flying. Let's just say.
Well, let's just say
I
you're
like
going to need to
mining.
wait till we have 2 computers that can run it, so you could just run the co-pilot with me or something. Put you in a turret so you could shoot random things.
I get really,
Wife wants to mine. A mine.
I always get nervous every time I have to land it inside of a hangar. Is this why you do it? Because
practice makes perfect.
it's a man's job to go.
Oh man. But yeah. So if you don't know, the contested zones are supposed to have loot at the end once you've unlocked enough doors and stuff that are supposed to lock to your account and not get wiped anymore. Now, obviously, eventually wipes will be a thing of the past. They already mentioned that they were gonna add more rewards as time goes on and whatnot. This is great because it's a PvP, PvE area, and I'm very distracted by our talk. Rosie!
How's she doing?
You want to come over here and say hi? It's a sky dog who's not here. Yeah, you want to come up? You want to come up? Yes, yes. You're a good puppy. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah.
You baby.
Puppy. You want to play video games, don't you? You still have rice in your fur? How did you do that?
You get it because of dinner. I gave him
My
dinner.
children tend to throw things into her fur, the poor thingy.
Oh my gosh, that's an ice cube and it's the shape of a douche hound. I'm touching.
Wife just said that on stream. It's a good thing nobody was on this time. She'd never live that one down. The douche hound. Hey, look, a douche hound. What a douche. She's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. What are we talking about?
Look at it.
Oh, man.
Hi.
Oh, gosh.
My service animal.
So many things. So, yeah, it's finally here. The first
sorry.
Star Citizen new solar system is coming online. Now, I expect the systems after that to come online much faster. I know there's like a whole crop of people absolutely furious that there's only going to be 5 solar systems for 1.0. But again, that doesn't mean they're going to stop adding solar systems. That's just their minimum viable product, right? And everyone was like, I wanted 100. Well, they have 100 to go. And they're going to get better at adding them as they go.
You're just such a good puppy.
You're so distracting, Doggo.
You get that on your fur.
That's the rice. Turd. Man. But a side note to this update. If you have a computer that has a lot of trouble running Star Citizen, I'm one of those people. Bunch of computers, am I right? What are you going to do?
Get a new computer.
Not eat for a month? 2 months, probably.
That's why you lost it.
How did you lose weight? Oh, I saved up for a computer.
Got a head joking.
Oh, man. But you can, by the way, the update for Helldivers 2 is already live. Just go download it. Marvel's Rivals is free. Download it whenever you want.
I'm downloading as soon as my computer is free now.
I'm using your computer. And right now, the EPTU, which is the test server, is open to everybody. So if you want to try out the latest update that will be for Star Citizen right now, get a feel before it goes live and the wipe goes live and everyone starts again from fresh. Now's the time to go in, maybe I'll probably download that tonight when I go to bed.
It's a pink one.
Because I want to, I mean, what I was getting at here is there's a big problem with Star Citizen when you spawn in the cities for the first time when the new patch. When you have a game that you have a computer that can't really run it, the cities and the planets take up a lot of processing power, and your computer slows down a lot, and it can make it almost unplayable for the whole gaming session. My workaround has been get to a space station, log off, change your spawn location, maybe spawn in your spaceship, but be careful with that one. It can be a little janky. I do recommend doing that as much as you can because you can help a lot. But if your computer is really slow, just getting to a space station helps a lot. Sometimes, I'm embarrassed to say, a mixture of bad internet and slower, older computer has led me sitting probably for a 2.5 hours to 3 hour play session just trying to get to the space station from the planet. Doing no missions, having no fun, just trying to get there. And then the next day or the next time I log in, I start out in the space station and I can have lots of fun. It doesn't work every time. Weird. It doesn't work every time, but it's a decent enough workaround where once you're in space, right? The problem is that initial spawn in, you have to spawn in the city, but no longer. See, in Pyro, you will spawn the city locations. City locations are space stations, so you can go right into a space station and not have to deal with all the trains and all the extra crap that loads down your computer and slows down the whole game session and makes it really, really janky and weird. And with the contested zones, there's actually gameplay inside the space stations. Probably not new player friendly, but hey, you're right there if you die. I know I'm going to run in there for a while. Probably run in there naked so I don't lose any gear. That's my time-honored tradition. That everyone plays their extraction shooters a little differently. I've always played it as an Australian nudist. Basically, an Australian nudist bandit, highwayman. Because I go in and I run around, and if I die, it's no big deal because I didn't lose any gear. And then I kill you for your stuff. Usually I die, but if I catch you, hey, now I have gear. And now I'm not a nudist anymore. Once the murder hobo has done his work. And that way, there's no risk. You die a lot more, but you put in no risk, and anything you come out, man, is all gravy. That said, so you guys know, you're going to need to bring fuses in. I think there's some shops, and possibly you can get them. And if your spaceship is updated enough, you can pull the fuse out of your fuse box in your spaceship, and then repair the spaceship, and it'll replace the fuses. So you can just grab a bunch of fuses that way. Now, fair warning, your spaceship, you're going to need a spaceship with more range than just your normal spaceship. So be aware of that. I think it's the Cutter and the Cutter Scout. Is it the Cutter Scout? Rambler? One of the Cutters has extended range in fuel tanks. So I don't know if my wife's Cutter does. It has something like that. I'm already planning to use a little Christmas money to get a spaceship with a little more range to it. Just in case. Because Pyro is much larger, and thus you will need more fuel capacity to go where you want to go. Or fly to Stanton to buy the things that you need to buy. Because most of the things are still bought in Stanton. Man, yeah, there's warp gates. Have you seen the gate yet, wife? The gate to Pyro? We should do that. Let's watch that shit. Are they
paying attention, by the way?
I'm sure you are.
I'm just being a woman here.
You're such a woman. Why did I do that? Why did I do the wrong search bar? I am a fool. A fool in love with you.
Is this the right thing?
This is not the right thing. What I am trying to
The
do.
search bar is right there.
Ah, there's a search bar.
Maybe. Never mind.
Pyro jump gate 4.0.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Not 2 weeks ago. Something more recent, please. Where's the filters?
Where's their filter? Oh.
I don't have any filters. That's the problem. I know. Upload is say this week.
Oh my goodness! It's the little Christmas ornaments. It's like a little building block thing, and they make them
It's a little thing. I don't know who this guy is. Star Soulbearer. We'll give him a chance. He only has 76 views. Let's give him more views, everybody.
preview it first.
Here we go.
Okay, you gotta share. You gotta share yours.
I will calm herself. I was previewing it like you wanted to make sure there was nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to this guy and give him love, whoever the hell he is.
Let me see if it works.
There we go.
Go back and forth, back and forth.
You go back and forth, back and forth. It's working. In the Polaris. Should be the latest version. Excited music. Nice. Come on.
I'm paying attention.
And so this is how you get from Stanton star system to Pyro. It's a giant evil vagina in space.
Well, they got like space storms. What do you call those things?
No, it's the portal.
Oh.
Not exactly a portal.
It's the travel thing.
Yeah, I like how your computer screens mess up as you go through. I think there's been an update since this, but it's still pretty cool.
Which hole are you going in?
And then the sperm on the right side. Who will impregnate the egg first?
Oh, there's another one. Oh gosh.
The vagina's putting up defenses. Oh, defenses indeed. Oh god. Oh god. This sperm needs to work on it, or he's never going to be born.
He's the fastest swimmer.
Whee!
Almost there.
It's a few minutes out.
Almost.
Notice how that's getting a little orangey now.
Mhm.
That's a sign we're getting close to Pyro. Orangey. Whee! So in the lore, basically, these are supposed to be natural phenomenons that they were discovered by accident, and they have developed methods to basically hijack them and push them where they want them to go. And they always pop up in the same place in space, but if you leave the tunnel too early, they'll spit out in a random spot in space and die. Whee! And now we're in Pyro. Hello, Pyro. Where are all the pirates? Oh. Yeah.
His spaceship looks like a gun.
Well, it is kind of like a gun.
I know, but from that view, it looks like a,
A very angry looking gun. I don't know why I'm laughing. It is a planet. Okay, we showed the gate. We're good.
That was like, oh,
Yeah, you saw it.
okay.
What did you think we were watching? I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, it was cool, but then I also was waiting for, some.
Oh, you were waiting for.
And some kind of.
Oh, you wanted pew pew at the end?
pew pew in the lane.
What is there something to shoot? You're so violent. It's a natural phenomenon. I don't think there was anything to shoot.
Not.
Wife wants to destroy nature. Nature is her enemy. She shall shoot all the trees and burn all the bitches. You can hunt coyotes now, called copium, that look like weird wolf alien dog things with spider eyes.
Oh. Spider in it.
Mhm. And then they have strange cows, big udders.
It had mad cow disease.
It looks like a cross between a yak, a buffalo, and a milk cow, which lays eggs. Which, why does it have an udder if it has eggs? Platypus. Yes, it's a large cow platypus. I was about to say, why would that ever happen? And then I remembered the platypus is a mammal that lays eggs and gives its young milk. That doesn't have nipples. But it does have barbs.
How does
It's poisonous.
How does the platypus, if it have nipples, how does the
It
platypus
excretes it onto its skin.
It sweats it? Like, I know they sweat.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of sweats the milk out. It's a very disturbing, strange creature.
What do the young do? Just lick it?
Pretty much. So they have bills. And did you know that they're poisonous? They have barbs in their elbows.
They're poisonous?
They're poisonous, yes.
What?
Don't ask me what the beaver tail's all about, too. They don't make dams.
It's to, check the one beavers.
That's what beavers do. But beavers need that because they're like cutting down trees and like.
Yeah, but they use it to warn them.
I don't think.
I
don't think platypuses do that though. They don't
So
slap the water. I think so. I guess.
But they got their wet feet for swimming.
Yes, they do. They do. They are amphibious.
Except for knocking on wood.
Ooh, Nelly.
What the heck?
Yes, Perry the platypus is a very confusing creature life. I think God made them just to confuse everybody. Like the angels were getting too used to everything lining up in nice patterns. Mammals have nipples, produce milk, don't lay eggs, don't have poisonous barbs.
Have you ever seen like a duck's tongue?
It's not poisonous though.
It's gnarly looking though.
You sure it's the tongue you're talking about? Because most of the videos are actually its dick.
No, don't.
Don't look that up. It's very disturbing. It's very long.
It doesn't come out of its mouth, does it?
No, don't. I hope not.
No, because I'm definitely talking about the tongue then. What the heck?
Random. This is why we need Arcanes and Sky Talk on to stop us from going down to the really weird tangents.
Penguins' mouths just look like that wormhole.
I think I need to hear that noise again one more time.
No, I'm not. Stop! Stop! No, stop!
Oh no! No! Hi.
You heard it once, and I did it live, and that's it. I'm not doing it again.
Doing it live. Anyway, if you have a slow computer like me and you want to get into the Star Citizen, this is a good time. Though I warn you, Pyro will be full of lots of. This bothers me for some reason. Lots of PvP, and there's not much safety. So treat it like you would if you were in a standard Tarkov style extraction shooter, if you will. But then you'd be surprised. There's lots of friendly people who will probably be nice to you at the same time. But don't be surprised which one decides to just shoot and kill you. Golly, I hate it when it does that. Oh no!
You're just so white.
It's just my forehead, my head.
Guess what? Ready for this?
No, don't do this to me. No.
It's no.
Oh my gosh.
This is like what it looks like when we haven't slept properly in days.
It's true. My children are brutal.
I just become a full retard apparently.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to being able to spawn in a space station, do all my shit in a space station, and get really cool random loot. That was my favorite part about the invasion of the Crusader spot. What is it? Orson, the invasion of Orson. Like I barely played the mission part. I was just going to all the loot boxes and finding all the loot and bringing it back, and then
Such a pirate.
yeah, and the loot was great. It was really like there's some really cool skins for the different guns and whatnot, and I gathered it all like a dragon, and then God saw it and went, "You're not going to be a dragon today." And when I put it all into my spaceship to take it to the space station, the game 30K'd on me and deleted it all. It was very sad. So I'm looking forward to not having that happen. As I will be in the space station already, and we'll just need to get the loot accordingly into the right spot. Plus, I like I've been getting that urge to play an extraction shooter again, but I don't feel like buying a new one. And though there's some interesting ones on the market, none of them are really sci-fi. Ever since The Cycle, here's a game I haven't talked to people. The Cycle was great though. The back in the day before they ruined it. The Cycle and what was the other one? There was another one. There was 2 extraction shooters that were sci-fi oriented. I'm sure there's some more lamer ones, but there were some really good ones. The first one was The Cycle, which is Tarkov in space, but a little less hardcore.
Pick it up.
Death of the Cycle in this case because it's no longer existing.
Really?
Yeah, it died. Do you remember when I played that game for a while?
Yes, I remember.
It had some really pretty maps. But and then the other one, I forget its name. It's killing me.
Why did it not,
You want to know why Cycle died? Well,
people made too many menstrual jokes.
No, well, it's really kind of sad that it died. Now I'm all sad for bringing this
I'm
up.
sorry.
But
I'm
basically, they
curious.
made a bunch of really stupid decisions. They made some woke decisions as
Let
well.
women take over.
Yeah, probably, I don't know.
Starting
Well,
with
they
that.
like.
It always starts with that, and then it goes through the whole.
Yeah. But I need to look it up all so I can give you a proper answer. But from my perspective, what happened was both games actually kind of did this. They made the game more generic, and people stopped coming back. So, for example, the other game that I played a lot was essentially a Halo-esque extraction shooter, which was a lot of fun, by the way. You would go into spaceships and fight other players and AI robot cyborg things and extract loot as the spaceship falls apart around you. It was a lot of fun. That was a good game too, and it felt a lot like Halo, like the jumping mechanics, the guns. It was all very Halo-esque. Unfortunately, they decided to make it a much more generic, like the core aspect of the gameplay. They made it more generic, which was sad because it felt Halo, it looked Halo. The things you were doing, the armors you were grabbing, and all the rest. Like they had a nice formula that made the game unique, and then they did things that made it less unique. And there was a lot of stuff already doing it, and thus they had a crowd of people who were playing those games because they were different. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And they took away what was different about them. So why would those players stick around? Both games kind of did it. The Cycle also shot a lot of their developers. Like, were all weird and mean girls to a couple of their their big YouTuber guys who were at least one. It was Tickle Me Pink was his name. It was funny. They like completely. I know. Video game people. Sometimes we do weird names. But he was an entertaining guy and funny, and played the game a lot, and really gave them a lot of publicity. And they completely axed him out of their program to encourage YouTubers to play the game and all the rest like that.
Oh wow.
And there was a whole hubbub about it. And then they started messing with the dynamic of how the gameplay actually functioned, and just pushed everyone away. It was really sad to watch it go. And they didn't have to do it. They just fucked with things in a weird way. It's kind of funny to say it that way. It kind of made me stop playing because it was like I wasn't going to support people who axed people essentially just because they didn't like his politics and whatnot. So the game is kind of dead to me after that. But then they also started to mess with core gameplay dynamics and made the grind too much. And I'm not making a lot of sense. Maybe this is something that I should research a bit more and not just give you a general feel about. Yeah, it could be another topic one day. The death of the cycle and what happened. It's strange that it died, really, because it was it was fun. They had a good couple of maps, some solid gameplay to it. It got really popular for a bit and then went. And because it was a sci-fi, more casual Tarkov, which was nice. I like that. There was a lot of extraction shooters kind of going down a nice road. It couldn't, because it was sci-fi, it could have survived along all these military shooters that were going the extraction shooter route, because none of those were science fiction. And again, it could stand by the Halo one because the Halo one was making you feel more like the health of the character and all that. So, it's coming back to me. So what they were kind of doing is making it less skill-based and more loot-based. Yes, that means your loot needs to be good. Don't get me wrong, right? Going in, it's an extraction shooter, you want loot to be good. But more and more, they were taking away your ability.
I remember you used to stab people through the bushes.
It was a lot of fun.
You didn't walk them for it. Like how you got through a bush.
Died to a bush. Ah, yes. But what they were screwing with the cycle was they were making it more and more loot dependent, in the sense that someone who was really skilled had less and less of an opportunity to beat someone who had good loot. So part of the reason why they were doing that was they wanted the loot to be more valuable, yes, but it also created a bad dynamic that pushing people more and more towards the grind, and newer players having bad experiences where they shoot a guy over and over again. He doesn't die. He turns around and shoots them once they die.
Giving more precedence to certain.
And also
if you're more aggressive, or if you're reasons, or
it's again, I'm. This was years ago, and my brain's trying to get these random points together. I remember
you'd be aiming and shooting him. They will hit you once or twice, and then you're dead.
And you're mixing up a lot of games there, but yes.
Well, it happened there too.
Yeah, it did a lot, and basically they messed with the dynamic so much that it became a lot less fun, and it became a lot more pushing you towards spending money in the game so you could get more loot faster and stuff. Understandable, they needed money, but I don't know. I think I messed. I'm going to stop until I do more research on it. But basically,
it's kind of fun to watch you
ramble around and try to grasp things in my memory and my caffeine-addled mind. And I'm probably saying things I'm going to have to retract later. Thanks for that, wife.
I'm sorry. I'm having fun.
But
listening to you.
I remember more the game that I can't remember its name. It's dead now too. The one where it was Halo-esque, but it was an extraction shooter, and you went in to a spaceship, grabbed loot, fought other players, fought NPCs, and then the ship would destroy around you, and there was a limited amount of extracts points and all the rest. That game, I remember, I was really enjoying it. I had a couple of my friends playing with me, redeemed and all that.
I remember redeemed. Was it Dark and Darker though?
Dark and Darker is still a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the medieval one, not the sci-fi one.
Okay.
I haven't played that in a while.
I'm just trying to go through your list of games to find out the one that you don't remember. I pay attention.
Well, it's a funny thing. You can't even go through Steam because it doesn't exist anymore. So its title's not even up anymore. But I could probably look it up later and figure it out.
It won't be in your list anymore?
No, because the game doesn't exist anymore. because they shut down their servers, and it was a multiplayer only game. There was no single player aspect. So
It wasn't Paladin. No.
no, not
Not
Paladin.
No,
No.
not that one. The one that has Paladin. No, starts with a B. Let's start with the B.
No. You really want me to look this up right now?
No. You don't have to. Just
I'll look it up. Let's do this.
okay.
Fine. Let's see if my drug-addled
not
mind, my caffeine-addled mind, can figure it out. Halo-like extraction.
Games that don't exist.
Extraction shoot. Extract. I can spell. Extraction
I'm just trying to
shooter.
figure out what games do you play with your friends.
Used to.
Used to, I mean, it's been a long while since you played a game with your friends.
I think that might be it. Let me look.
Does the name ring a bell?
Oh no. Screw it. I forgot. Halo's actually making an extraction shooter now. Oh man. Oh, what was it? I can't even think of its name anymore. And it was years ago when it existed.
What did it start with?
I don't know. Dead extraction shooters. Let's see if I can see it in a list. Random things we're doing.
Maybe you should Google it.
You're right. We'll go in image
Or-
instead. Hey, right. Dead extraction shooters. Riveting content right here. But I don't care. Maybe it's a quick limit. That's not going to. What? That's not an extraction shooter. What are they high about? Hell, blah 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 blah. New horror extraction shooter. A new genre is dead on arrival. Rah, rah, rah.
That don't exist. Did you tell them? Did you not tell them? Did you type in like that don't exist? Oh yeah, dead.
We'll try. We'll try it like that.
Wording, I'm trying.
Extraction shooter that doesn't exist
You got simple,
Exist
simplistic
anymore. Halo-like. So there it is. Star Siege Dead Zone. That is the one.
That's like number one on their list
Yeah.
right there. According to the AI.
And since you guys waited, Dead Zone. Since you guys waited so long, I'll find you.
Oh, that's right, because you would call it Dead Zone, not Star Siege. Oh.
Yeah, let's see here. No, wait, that can't be it. Because this is. No, wait, this is it. Visit store page. I guess it still has a store page. I thought it shut down, though.
Is that the one? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 3. I remember. Yep, I recognize the gun now.
Yeah.
It looks like the.
Yep. I guess they left the store page up. Anyway.
Wait, go down. What's that? Stop. Cars are going to. Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, anyway, I should share the screen. Here we go. So here's its Steam page. Let me make sure it's coming up. No, it's fine. Here. This is what it was like. It was a lot of fun. Then you went into the spaceship, you found all your loot. Bunch of monsters, tea. Yeah, it was good stuff. I miss it. But basically, what they did was they changed its game mechanics so that it was much more like generic shooters and much less Halo-like. And they took away, I think, because they had some unique aspects that made it different. For example, your armor would never drop if you died. You always had the same armor upgraded or get new armor, but you wouldn't lose that new armor. But it would take a lot longer to upgrade that armor and get all these cool. But you would drop your guns. They ended up changing little aspects of that, like your armor would drop and all this other crap. And slowly, it became much more like every other extraction shooter and lost its new bits, and people stopped playing as a result. Well, I'm really not picking the most riveting of gameplay here. Oh, look, he threw a barrel. Yeah. You could shoot out the lights of the spaceship. I don't show the exciting parts. No wonder this game could get more of an audience.
You couldn't find the other people are so far away. You spawn them.
Usually, though, when
They'll be right there, right?
Yeah, when I was always all the time.
Oh look, something happened.
He's shooting at something. There was all these cool abilities and whatnot, and you could upgrade abilities. It's really fun. But this is not. Here we go. More of the trailer. But yeah, note to self though: if you make a game, it has lots of unique aspects that set it apart from the rest. Be careful making it more generic, like all the games have already done. You gotta highlight your game. But I remember the update that basically broke the game. I just checked out after that and never came back that day. All right.
You can see his buzz.
And that game had a lot of potential. Yeah, sorry. That game had a whole lot of potential. It could have turned into something more. They could have eventually maybe added planets or something.
But they did.
They didn't. Anyway, I like a good extraction shooter, but there's no, except for what's its face, what's its butt, Marauders, right? There's not a lot of sci-fi themed extraction shooters, and I like the sci-fi themed extraction shooter personally. And since all of them went bunk because they did a lot of stupid game design choices and whatnot, there hasn't been one for a while. So I'm really stoked that we're getting more of it in Star Citizen. Star Citizen always had kind of this aspect of it, but it was like even crazier because you're driving your spaceship down, you kill NPCs, a player could attack you, but it was rare. It's going to be a lot more focused in these contested zones now, and especially since people would spawn right next to the contested zone and go right in, right? And with loot that doesn't disappear in wipes on the line, there's going to be a lot of players in there. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I got to try it out. And people have shown up right at the end. Where have you been? And you know what it is? I bet Rageaholic stopped. Put a comment in the chat if Rageaholic stopped streaming and you guys came here.
I think he started streaming not long before we did. We started streaming.
No, well, he's probably still streaming for hours. No, he's been streaming for a while. I saw it at work. Pretty sure.
Not a different video?
I saw it on the way from work. To work?
Work.
From
if it's
on the
from
way
work,
home.
If it's on the way
from
home.
work, I saw the video in my mentions.
Okay, because what was that? Because
Anyway.
He'll go 6 or 8 hours, like a full day. So full work.
I'm never going to go that far. You're going to have to suck it up, boys. If I play games for this channel, it's only going to be a couple hours. Then again, I've been known to do very long foxhole sessions, but then it would be back and forth from building stuff in a factory and going dying and smack talking colonials, and then occasional waves of piracy.
It's funny because there have been times I have fallen asleep, I'll be in bed sleeping, and I hear you all excited and everything in your game, and I'll wake up and I'm like, when are you going to bed? Oh, 40 minutes I have left.
5 minutes, 10 minutes. Well, particularly it's funny, right? Because she'll go to bed and I'll be doing.
You gotta like.
I did, and I'll be doing facility work in
Oh,
Foxhole.
that's what it is.
And facility work takes forever, and I'm having to make because you had to make stuff to make sure your facility doesn't degrade.
Collect stuff.
And then you gotta get stuff ready for the next session. Blah blah blah. And then at the end, you're like, "Holy crap! I've been sitting around for 2.5 hours just putting things from one building to another and watching the little guy go hammer, or harvest, or do this, do that."
It's longer
And
when you don't
need
got
release.
sticky keys on your keyboard.
It's true. You need release, man. You got to go kill some furries. So I would run to the front line real quick before I'd go to bed, telling myself, "Oh, hey, I'm just going to shoot a few people and go to bed. It's going to be good." And then things get
like
exciting.
that time,
a tank shows
what was it, like
up.
a couple weeks ago, I was on there for 12 hours. I'm like,
That was on you.
I
I was
know.
at work. You were crazy.
it was during the day. It was funny.
Don't worry, that was a one-time thing.
I haven't done it since. I was like, whoa. All I did was what you just said. Facility work.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I gave somebody a ride in the in my little truck that I had stuff hauling.
Little trucky. Sorry.
Shut up.
That might have been a quote from one of the many kid shows my kids watch. But anyway, for the people who finally showed up,
magnets.
let me give you a brief overview of the stream you totally ignored. Yeah, I'm gonna give them crap for being late. But
On my phone.
Marvel's Rivals is actually a really good time. Try it out. It's a good time. It's a good hero shooter. If you like that kind of thing, you're gonna love it. And if you like Marvel superheroes before they made them fake and gay, you're gonna like this. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. Play your favorite hero. It's a good time. They have a good variety of like big time ones like Spider-Man and all that.
I hope my computer can run it.
That would be cool.
It would be nice.
It'd be nice to like heal each other and all the other crap.
Yeah.
Because there's also like little dynamic moves like Hulk and throw Wolverine and like he like jumps on his shoulder and like, just chucks him. It's great. But they have a great mix of like the big time heroes like that and then stuff like a land shark with feet that I didn't know existed.
No, it's funny. It's like this is why I hope my computer works too, so that our boy could enjoy
anything fish themed, man. That kid goes, fish!
You'd be playing Zelda, and you know the fish bombs?
Yeah.
He'll be so excited. He'll get mad at you for running out the fish bombs.
I don't want the fish bombs right now. I
You
don't need
like-
the fish bombs. And he'll get mad.
Oh man.
I've had to send him.
His temper.
I've had to send that boy to his room because I didn't put fish bombs on the screen.
Like when he screeches, he's got different levels of screeches, and it gets louder and screechier each time. And I mean, I swear, he's got lungs.
He's powerful.
Those lungs, man.
Anyway, so that was the first
I'm
part.
surprised he hasn't broken glass without screeching.
Second part is Helldivers 2 has a new update. Look at it. It's crazy. They're adding a new faction to fight that turns people into zombies, city maps, new guns, new flamethrower things,
You run
a
the-
jeep,
yeah.
a vehicle.
Run over them.
Mm-hmm. Crazy crap. Lots of cool crap to
Run
come.
them over and let them pop like a zip. Blah, 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 blah.
Plus, the trailers were hilarious. Recommend them. Rewind if you want to. And then, last of all, Star Citizen 4.0 is around the corner, and I am excited to do some extracting. I can't wait. Rumor has it. I'm not going to tell you who told me, but supposedly at the end of the way the new contested zones work is there's several doors and puzzles you need to get through to get to the end, all while having to fight other players and NPCs constantly spawning. And at the end, there's loot. And when you get all the way to the end and blah, 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 several runs in, there's supposedly a spaceship that will lock to your account and not get wiped afterwards. Big loot. Nice loot. I'm excited. It's going to be fun, even if I never get to loot. I will get there one day.
You can loot in your dreams.
But again, it's a great time to try Star Citizen if you have a computer that doesn't have the best specs. because you can spawn in those space stations, stay in those space stations, do the contested zones, and not have to try to load in all the really big assets that will slow your computer down on planets until you want to explore the planets. But that way you're not fighting it constantly just to get a gameplay session in. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna spend some Christmas money on it. Get myself a freelancer. You say, well, why not a Cuddy? Because a Cuddy only has one shield. I want the shields. Thank you. Want the shields? Why?
The shields.
Want the shields. Plus a Fury inside it. Sounds like fun. You can do that with the Cutlass too. But you know what? There's more SCU, more shields. That's what I want. It's what I want.
What you want?
That's what I want.
Want.
And yes, the ship looks like a dick. I'm well aware. It is a dildo ship, and that's fine. I will ram it into your ship, and it'll be hilarious as we both explode. I'm gonna ram your ship. I'm gonna ram. Okay. That's how I made babies. I remember. I don't know if I put it in any of my videos or streams.
How many?
But
things
there's
you were trying to
these
put in your
big
ship?
space stations that are these big old circles, and I remember I was finding the freelancer. I forget how I had it, and it looks like a big flying dildo, and I just went through the whole.
You are horrible.
It was funny as hell. We'll have to do that again. Don't worry, the ring's too big to go back and forth. It would take too long. Oh, when I finally have a computer for you and we're on it at the same time, I'm gonna put you in the gun of that ship. We're just gonna drive through it, and I'm gonna make you
and that's
laugh
when
the whole time. You're gonna get all red as I do it.
That's when I'll go in my friends list on there.
Mm-hmm. And say, help,
tag-
my husband has kidnapped me. And
Skydog's wife saying, "Welp,
I
need help."
My husband kidnapped me and drove through a giant space vagina with the dildo ship.
Tell him to stop.
Oh gosh. Oh. Well, I think that's it for us. We overdid it.
I can't wait till we both get new computers. Get computers who can run that.
That'll be fun. One day we will be a pair on there. It'll be a good time. Right now we only have one computer that can just run Star Citizen barely.
Kinda run it.
I tend to go for these cycles where I try to force it to work for a while and then I give up because it's just too much. And I get really sad. Because I'm one of those crazy people that actually enjoys the gameplay in it that we have now. I know it's not the best, but it is actually pretty good. You don't really get a vibe like it anywhere else.
Yeah, you find things to do like ramming a dildo ship in the
and embarrass my wife thoroughly. It's great.
all those guys complaining and trying to make that game fail and everything. They just don't have a wife to harass.
I know, obviously.
That's why they're so,
Or if they do, she's ugly or something. But
maybe they should work on that.
So it gets really sad for me, especially with builds that we've had that have been unstable, even for people with normal computers. Add your guys' problems plus more, and that's what I was dealing with. It got to the point where I'm like, I just can't. I can't get any money. Can't buy any ships. Can't complete missions. It sucks.
And
I just want to play because it's fun.
Can't even get your person dressed.
It's true. Happens sometimes. But that's all right. We're going to get into it again. I'm going to have some fun.
Yes.
But you know what? We're streamed. It's a good time. Pretty sure those people who came on are like rewinding the stream, which is fair because it's like the end of the stream now.
But it's kind of funny though. Like the stream has been all over the place.
It's like been a fun time.
It's been fun.
Like I said, I need interaction in the crowd so I go down not so dangerous paths at this late at night. But thanks for the like, whoever you were. I'm gonna get off now. Remember, try out Rivals, Helldivers 2. Try out the new update. Get ready for 4.0. And concentrate on the positives on video games. There's so many negative things out there especially in the political realm. You know, Witcher 4 going woke and all the rest. Enjoy the good
Yeah,
stuff.
are they making the
Good
main
stuff.
character a woman now?
Yes, they went
And
with
so
another
it's just-
daughter character.
So from a Witcher to a little.
Yeah, and then they made her ugly.
Aren't they all ugly though?
No, Witcher, they concentrate on pretty chicks because there's sex scenes in it and stuff. And there's a sex scene on a unicorn. It's dead, if that helps. Stuffed. It's a stuffed unicorn. Excuse me.
That is pathetic.
Wife is not impressed. Hey, on
Should
that
we
note-
even be doing that to an animal of any?
I have this weird urge to make love with you on top of a stuffed bear or something.
That's just no.
Wife can't handle the
No,
concept.
no.
No. Yes. Yes, but no.
No.
No, but yes.
You and I will have a discussion later.
Oh, really? This is
No.
exciting. Look at that smile. She can't even stop. I'm going to get off, though, before I really embarrass my wife too much. This was a lot of fun, but, you know.
Some things are not meant to be shared around the world, eh?
Sure, dude. I'm not the one that made the sex scene. The Slavic Polish people did.
I'm Slavic. Thank God I'm not Polish, though. Them and them Poles, they keep on
Them-
dancing.
On that note, my wife has declared that all Polish people are strippers. Well done. Good thing they're skinnier than most Americans.
Some are. As they used to get a little balloony.
Balloony.
Shut up!
Alright.
Stop!
Concentrate on the positives. Lots of cool stuff coming down. Play some good games. I probably will start recording some gameplay because Rivals actually worked perfectly on my computer. I was very surprised. And I'm actually okay with it. I played 3 rounds and I played pretty decently. So pretty nice. My boys were very into it. They were very excited. Though they kept wanting me to play Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is a difficult character that I'm probably never going to master. But he does web swing and it's very entertaining.
That's why they're like, how can I? They're already
They
doing.
like Spider-Man.
They are already doing somersaults on the couch. Like
That's funny.
they found out the art of doing the somersault.
Yep.
So every now and
Do
then,
it perfectly.
perfect, beautiful somersault.
Till they kick and run into each other while they're somersaulting.
No. Now they wait in line properly.
Oh.
But today, yeah, they'll go back around like in that very synchronized manner.
I think I've seen this
but
actually.
then, what's funny is if they don't do it quick enough.
I think it's funny.
No, I push them and they'll do a somersault. Though, last time that happened, one kid.
Why
But
are
you
you
wrote-
tattling on yourself right now that you pushed my child and he fell on the floor instead of somersaulting?
His poopy butt was right by my face.
Maybe you should have changed his poop.
I
butt
did
you thought about that.
after he fell, but you know.
After you spread the poop everywhere,
No,
apparently.
I did not. Spreading the love.
Oh, God. Anyway, I will.
The aroma's in the air.
Positive note. Video games, babies.
He's not constipated.
Drive through the the space vagina hole. It's fun. And have some fun, guys. It's gonna be a good time. Like, subscribe, share.
I need to go to bed. Just
Yeah, like, subscribe, share. Every Friday we do another talk
ridiculous
stream. We talk video games. We'll probably add book talks and all the rest.
book talk.
Every Friday. Yeah, it'll be fun. Saturdays, we post our creepy podcast
Tomorrow.
just tomorrow, which is
Tomorrow,
technically
Saturday.
today for us at this point. I should have one more, and then we got to start recording more.
Oh,
wife.
lovely. Oh, lovely.
We might have to record tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it should,
Oh, man.
if I'm not mistaken, pop up tomorrow, Saturday. At 5. Creepy podcast. The last one we were talking about Dogman, which is always a good time. Then
For some people.
then Sunday is Sunday school lessons for young men, the Warrior's Path. This
That'll be
Sunday
amazing
will
for-
be the conclusion of our semester, and there'll be a pause on that till January. I will keep streaming on Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll write out a lesson or not. Maybe I will.
Can we do like rants and detergents?
Yes, the point will be
We get carried away on that.
though we will still be stick because every Monday we
Yeah.
stream the lesson
The
from
lesson,
the
yeah.
Sunday, right? We will still be streaming on Monday on religious topics. I'm just taking a little bit of a break, like I'm not as intense about it, so that I can get next semester written out and ready to go.
And life stuff.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
Christmas time. Enjoy Christmas. It's good stuff. And
Does that mean we're putting
yeah,
the tree up tomorrow?
so
Or
much.
just technically today?
It's probably a good idea.
Can you check for spiders
Yeah.
and stuff? Because, you know,
Mhm.
it was outside for a good summer.
There's no place to store the damn thing. Anyway, you guys are awesome. See you next time. Have fun. And don't let evil destroy all your fun in video games. Oh, and keep your video games unique. Don't make them generic. Then they die. Like Star Siege and Cycle.